Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Yard. Sasha and I here. We're gonna show you guys how to achieve a hoodie like this. So we did a couple different things. Sasha's gonna walk you through how to design for a split or a zipper, and then I'm gonna walk you through how to press using pillows with the zipper and the sleeve. Stay tuned. Sasha, take it away designing. All right, bye!
I'm in Adobe Illustrator for this design. I am pulling in a reference for a rib cage, and I am using the pen tool for the lines. And I have rounded corners and rounded edges, and the stroke is a very thick stroke, so it just kind of gives me less points to work with as I'm making my design. And I also use solid shapes for the larger shapes. This is just a fill using the same pen tool. I just make the shapes for the vertebrae part, and then I just copied the entire design and I mirror it so it's symmetrical. I'm making sure that I outline the stroke on the ribs, as it will not cut correctly if I do not do the step. So it's very important, any type of stroke that you do create in Illustrator, you do outline that stroke. And then I leave a little bit of that gap because I know that there's going to be a zipper on the hoodie. After I finish my rib cage, I want to reference the color of the sweatshirt that I'm using. So I just took a screenshot of it and pulled it into Illustrator and did the eyedropper tool. Then I take another reference picture of a butterfly and just add a stroke to the outside of the color, and then I just add some lines in there with the pen tool again. Pen tool is my favorite tool in Illustrator to use because it's so versatile. And then again, I just mirror the butterfly wings because they are symmetrical as well. For all the black parts in the butterfly design, in order for them to be a solid shape, I need to make sure that I outline the stroke on the outer edges of the wings and then unite all of the black together. And then I change my bottom wing color to the color that I want. And then I take the same butterfly and I just make copies of the butterfly and just kind of maneuver it however I feel like it's gonna show up on the sleeve. Since this is an HTV design, I do need to break them out by color. So I did name each layer by the color that is being used. I made different size artboards for each color, and this will give me an idea of how much material I will actually need for this project. Now that I finished designing and we actually cut all of the transfers, we use Thermoflex. Megan's gonna help me press it.
I sure am. The garment we have here is just gonna be a zip-up hoodie because you'll see in Sasha's design, it's a split design. So we're gonna press each side of it, and the tricky part is the zipper. So we're showing you guys how to press a garment that has tricky spots. So a zipper in this case, we're also gonna go down the sleeve, possibly even on the hood. So I like to do it where I'm gonna put it on the side here, just so I can have most of the garment off of the heat press. I got this pillow here that we're gonna use. So you're gonna slide it into your garment. So now that I have my pillow in place, I'm gonna test my pressure, because there's nothing worse than if you get ready, you go press it, and it's not the right pressure, and you could screw some stuff up. Ooh, I gotta loosen up a lot of it.
She thick.
So I'm not gonna press the entire time because we are gonna do some layering, so we're just gonna tack it down for just a couple seconds. So now that that piece is done, move on to the lovely butterflies. All right, so yeah, what kind of Sasha did is she had it all stacked and ready to go of how she wanted it. And so that's how I'm gonna put it, but I'm not gonna press it like this because the only thing that would stick would be weird pieces because there's liner in the way. So I'm gonna slowly eliminate what I don't wanna press right now. So now that I have this, the little cream or like light yellow color I'm gonna press, I have all this exposed vinyl that I don't want on the heating element. So I'm gonna use craft paper. You can use Teflon, or if you have the Teflon covers, that's perfect too. But you just wanna cover up that exposed vinyl. Go. pillow's still in there, but now we got half done. We'll press the other side and then we'll move on to the sleeve. I like to do on sleeves is basically the way the natural, like if you were to lay it out, I kind of use that as my center seam, kind of going down it. See that? You naturally kind of already see what I'm talking about, this piece right here. So now that we have this set, we're missing one thing, and that's gonna be the sleeve pillow. This one. And this doesn't have to be just for sleeves, it could be for pant legs too, or any long skinny design you might need it for. That's right. All right, sleeves done. We'll use this one here. Yeah, it's pretty lined. Okay, we'll throw this there. This there. After further discussion, we realized we should probably use this again because of the seam. That's a thicker seam on that hood. Woo! Sasha, you showed the sleeve.
Yeah, the sleeve. There's the sleeve. Look at it. That is so adorable.
And then we got the hood.
Just a little butterfly. And that is how you design for a zip-up hoodie, sleeve, and a hood.
And then we just walked you through how to press all of those things. So those difficult seams using pillows or even the side of heat press, moving things around to make things work.
Be sure to drop a like on this video.
Give a comment below if you guys like this new format of seeing the designing and the pressing.
And subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.